Me famulem, una good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. This na una program again, Salon Cashbox. Me famulem, today na the 8th of July, 2024. July 8th, 2024. The people na Salon, you know wetin dey happen na we country dey like today? Democracy et de disgrace beaucoup people. Just because of democracy in a salon, beaucoup people get for be exposed. Beaucoup people get for disgrace in the public, in the world, because of democracy. You know, Samura Kamara, this is my advice to you. Don't play yuki business with the people life. And by no stretch of imagination, you know, like waiting, I've been listening to Ibrahim's message earlier. You know, it talk something very salient. Where it talk say, you know, you've always kind of like stand, which you they do, you correct, but the thing that yes, you don't make so many mistakes them in the past. And we called you out. Where Ibrahim they talk, yes, you did so many things them where we frown at. I see people they go on about the ID card. I remember when you said those things, you know, salon people you know, una pay attention. Una pay attention. You know, for far too long we encourage things them we know important for become so relevant to we. You know, I don't get why say people they talk sholo shala. Una encourage beaucoup sholo shala na social media that we forget, we lost we bearing completely. We lost focus because una be dey enjoy sholo shala talk them na social media. Oh God. We lost a bit better cream. He carry sholo shala. But some people don't understand what TV, the sholo shala. But you know, seriously, salon people and listen, Ibrahim, where they talk say, yes, Samuel Kama. But the sad thing is, now the fact that if you want to call Samuel Kamara out, you get to make sure say you get the moral standpoint for do that. You know what I make? Some of we boldly they come and defend them. Now because we call them out when una be they glorify them, when it be they do the bad thing them, when it be they condone the bad things them. We were calling him out. Not because we were favor for him, but because we believe in democracy. And a lot of people this is the reason we make a title this audio say stand on the principle of democracy. It would never fail you. Rather, what you go do, you go always they expose and disgrace big man them. Beaucoup big man them get for disgrace in the public as a result of like the prince standing on the principle of democracy. And trust me, Samuel Akaba, you would never lose if you stand on the principle of democracy. You know the loss. This market where they sell, you don't get losses. You don't get losses. You know, seriously, salon people, when people they talk about Samuel Kamara, I make the comments about the ID card, say, oh, this one better, yeah. You know, I understand. And we criticize them. Right? One thing, when we did do audio, we were timely. We go with the trend. Look, salon people, and we don't come on social media for campaign favor for canton party. We criticize the day we do on the next day. Now we audio, we call them out, we criticize them. But you know the sad thing, Waiting beaucoup people the game the way they play. Some people there was a video of Anesco. And it's not a comparison that they make. But waiting I hate now when people in the cherry pick, people in the cherry pick, who that them for cause, who that them for criticize, who that them for oppose. Yes, someone come on. Una will talk say, well, now in one power, and Escobar no one power again. But what do you mean? Kenyatta na Kenya. Now in this show, tell the dream soldier man and policeman for me them go for defend the people. And it's not a criticism of Anesco. But the fact that we don't pick on people unnecessarily. When people have the registration, when they register people for the election, when people they complain, they cry, say they didn't register them, picking them, like picking them, we don't pass 18 years. Like where you young first time voters them, we don't pass 18 years. Almost people where they remove from the register and where they don't allow for register. Before that, they tell them, say, go find the yellow birth certificate, go find the pink one, go find the purple one. Now, so they tell them. But at that very moments, the way people in the struggle for register, that was the time where Anesco Mago talk say, oh, the registration was smooth, everything go on fine. But we don't ever they reference that, or we don't ever criticize them. Some power call them out. That video they be there around. Wait, see up they show say, oh well, everything everything goes smoothly. It's like this process really smooth. It praising the process. So what's not the difference between the ID card where Samura praise and with Anesco Mabak praise like the process of registering people where people they condemn. What's not the difference? Look, waiting there also do is bad. I don't condone them, but I don't just like with people like unnecessarily they pick on people just for friend way, no more friend fault. This speech where Samuel Kamaragisho, it is very, very indicting. Not only Samuel Kamara in speech, it kind of like make the more grounds say Madabio is illegitimate. It make more grounds and it taking position that Madabio is illegitimate. Salon people, una pay attention. You see some power day like what Ibrahim for the remind una. If you stand on democracy, you would never lose this fight. Trust me. The America when they go and jump so you they expose them. You will expose every democratic government in the world if you stand on democracy. Trust me, democracy, if you just stand on it, then again, no way whether they get a unaya. It's all about the people and mandate. It's all about the people being respected. Just stand on democracy. You would never lose. Hey, all the one when they go and jump say, oh, now 2020. Anybody when they talk say, oh, let me forget about this thing. 2028 now. That person they don't fit forever. If like now dictatorial principle we don't adopt now, men them go join like the dictators them. But if we talk about democracy, they should never be part of democratic dispensation in that country. Never. They shouldn't, because they don't believe in democracy. You know, Salon people, look, it's high time the people of Salon, especially una the APC people, for begin to ask una parliamentarian in question, what are they still doing in parliament? Even Akisoya, what are you still doing like now the council, Freetown City Council? What are you still doing there as a mayor? You know, even Akisoya, first of all, you're not a person where you ought for no better, because you live in this society. And not only that, now the fact that when Biden called the Democratic conference, a democracy conference, you were invited. Madabio was never invited to that democracy conference. You were invited. Is this what you learned at that conference? That like blatantly results not exist for somebody where like now they purport for being a president, but yet still you they serve under this administration. Is that what you learned from that conference? Evan Akinsoya, you ought for no better. And some of you guys, you see, if una believe in democracy, una not supposed for dinner that office day anymore. Abdul Kagbo, if you believe in democracy, you're not supposed for dinner parliament anymore. Una the almost 59 or whatever parliamentarian the way APC get, una not supposed for dinner parliament anymore if una believe in democracy. Because it is clear that there is no result. What are you guys doing there? What do do they? You see, salon people, turn that thing off. Turn it off. You see, salon people, if anybody will believe in democracy, not suppose for the condone this. How can ECSL tell us say the result is highly classified? And you not believe say that's democracy? How can APC give una evidence, but yet still una this one the way claims say they win, not count with any evidence. ECSL not count with any evidence. They did not criticize. They did not kind of like say, okay, APC una get wrong results. They did not say that at all. But yet still, then they rule una. Then a government. They una sit down they watch. Someone come you speech. I get no doubt. You see, when you listen that speech really well, it tell you say Mada Bio is not legitimate. He is an illegitimate president in our country. But yet still you get people where they serve under this administration. When I go listen that speech very well. You know, the people where they talk, somebody come on, like if you see this speech now they call Spirit Pass. And there was a yang. This speech, now they call Spirit Pass, and there was a yang. See people talk. Me, not all my they listen on social media. I get very selected few where they listen to on social media. Very, very selected few where they listen to on social media these days. Social media creates opportunity for we all, but people are abusing it. Hello, people. Hey, this speech, it's a clear thing that democracy no exist and Mada Bio not a legal precedent in our country. This speech is stand on democracy. It indicts the international community. It indicts the civil society organization. It indicts the ECS. Everybody, when they talk, say, oh, Samora Kama don't sell. Well, Samora Kama, if you don't sell it, they talk this way. When Samora Kama is a powerful sell man, he really sabi sell. This, if you don't sell it, they talk this way. Then Samora Kama really sabi sell. Some people, democracy will always win. Always win. Democracy will always win. The respect of the people, you know, where they talk about like the people that votes get for be counted. Like they tell and say, if you see they allow democracy for fail right now, well, democracy don't fail forever. That's alone. Who talks like that? Who talks like that? He will show evidence. 70%. Like now I see like the APC, I see them to line and they make like the retreat. The retreats now next month or whatever. This call for an emergency meeting. If we're not serious, we're not the diaspora then. If we're not serious, this call for an emergency meeting. It don't require for me to wait until we retreat when I don't schedule. This is not what I don't plan for over 1 year. Some of you went there ahead, like inside this thing here, this retreat. Una not believe in the 2023 election. Una still feel saying at 2020. Bokupa una. And if una give me chance, I begin call una name them. Not una all, but Bokupa una believe saying at 2028 agenda. This thing where happens so now we can't see. It called for an emergency action. It's not like an action one they wait for the retreat. Surely I won't believe say like part of Samuel Kamai's speech wasn't part of our agenda. Now tweets on the track or tweets now for make it look fine. It called for an emergency action by Una. The diaspora where they claim say, oh, Una they call for retreat for the party and all that thing. It called with this thing, it called for an emergency action. If Una serious. The retreat I think next month. Today is the 8th. We get about 1 month. Now they tell us that the retreat now I'm going to discuss things in there. Why can't you guys, if you are really serious, why would you not call for an emergency meeting, emergency action? Desperate times require desperate actions. Desperate measure require like when are in a desperate situation. Call for an emergency meeting, call for an emergency action, and say we're gonna do something and follow Samura Kamara. Not only retreat when are 1 month away from now. Now we want to discuss. We want kind of like no, we call for an emergency action now. 1 month for waiting. No, we not use the retreat. We can make una retreat, but we call for an emergency action now. Then people will know that we are serious. But Kupa una waiting at that retreat day. Now una dey like una believe in it. In fact, una even laugh at Samura Kamara. Una even laugh at democracy. But not because not to Samura Kamara. They laugh at him. Say now wasting time. But yet still una go do retreat. They wanna try for cover up now like I say now Samu. Una go discuss all kinds of things. No, una call una talk to una search una heart. If like Samura Kamara, this interior be part of una agenda. Una just why use them because una don't see say people and they call una out now. Call for desperate action. And then you will see people are all not going to support you retreat. But no, we need one. We know on a game plan them. We know on a game plan them. And I'm being very serious. Without action by the APC, anybody we can retreat there. Now people are within inside the 2028 agenda. You not believe me on this, Salon people. Anybody, if they not call for any action for be taken, anybody we're going to that retreat, then they saboteurs them. Now the APC. And we not believe in democracy. And we not believe in Samura Kamara. Yes, they are. Can I make a call on all out? It say una all can join. Councillors, mayor, MPs. Una all. This is not the time for make una actually follow the trend. Why can't you guys? You know within a parliament. Can you guys not say and say, oh, this is not a democracy, una walk away? But una now our got idiots them. We back yonder. Clappers them. Femi Claudius Cole. Now they talk so. Say this talk no go ever come on a month. They say they go hammer the point. They go. Then they hammer the point. Femi Claudius Cole we're not in at the APC. Una within at the APC now. Una don't give up. Abukabo go tell and say, May, you might leak in safari suits then. Una tell him for me come on a parliament. They were all big guys so. They were. They would never do it. But this, that time we they test una all. How much una believe in democracy? We they test una all one by one. How much una believe in democracy? We they test una. This una expose. Never gonna say Samura Kamara stand on democracy. When you stand on democracy, it expose beaucoup people. Beaucoup people and they will get for be exposed through this as a result of your stance, as a result of your position, your belief in democracy. Beaucoup people and get for be exposed. Trust me, this na cleansing with the hand. This democracy is a clean up salon politics. We actually kind of like know these people them. We're actually kind of like better in our country. They get rid of the weeds. Trust me, salon people them. Them parliamentarians, if they any of them one day be seriously go for the people. Now the people their rights don't be manipulated, don't be destroyed, don't be bastardized, don't be ruined. Can you guys walk away from that parliament and say, I believe in democracy, I believe in the people, I came to serve, but if the people have rights, don't they be respected, I'm walking away. Can you guys do that? Can you do that? This is not test. Mayor Akinsoya, Yvonne Akinsoya. you go na democracy. Now this you go learn what in democracy mean. I like you because I feel say you na person way you screwed on, very screwed on. But make greed, selfishness, no kick in. Thinking that, oh, you are making them call you the mayor. Now democracy don't be tested. Are you going to walk away? And trust me, I'm going to be on your case. Because especially you've lived in a society waiting democracy mean. You grew up in a society for a time you waiting democracy mean. The will of the people, the right of the people, you know what it mean. Are you going to stay there? Who say blatantly elections were rigged? Blatantly. We dey watch you now. This is a shape salon. Samura Kama stand, usa you day. Don't play with me. Usa you day so. Just stand there. Because democracy will always win. Even the international community. Salon people, Marteluna, you know the belief I get? The belief I get? Sorry. You know what I believe in? I believe in this tripartite for one reason. Because of democracy. I believe there will be something positive because of democracy. The only time the tripartite will fail, the only time Samura Kamara will fail, now when it won't deviate from democracy. The speech of Samura Kamara, if Samura Kamara stand on democracy, even America, England, Europe, wherever they practice democracy, the moral guarantors, they put them to shame. Salon people, so, all what you need for do, when I just tell Samura Kamara may stand and believe in this fight of democracy, it would never fail. It don't ever fail. Because like the speech about him, like saying about the people, like I listened to Keir Starmer in speech, like today, I think today or yesterday, when we come out to the king, Salon people, you know what he said? He said the people get for being respected. Because that is what democracy means. And this is the reason why Keir Starmer, the new Prime Minister in the UK, this is the reason why if Samura Kamara believe in democracy, preach the message of democracy, sell the message of democracy, you know they ever fail. It indicts all of them people there, them big guns they are, like the America, the UK, the Europe. It expose them because of democracy. Trust me, they self not going to want to be seen that way. Like the guy that Senegal will fight for democracy, not going to want to be seen that way. Africa get the moral ground for say we need to protect democracy because someone are the only person will get evidence. Make it just believe and stick to democracy. Some people I swear to God. Sorry, I don't swear to God because I don't believe in that. Some people trust me. If you believe and stick to democracy, you know they fail. And they tell you Salon people, if Samura Kamara stand and believe, remind these people of waiting democracy mean, waiting negotiate you, you know they fail. Madabio go surely go if you believe in democracy. Only servicemen talk there, hey, the tripartite don't fail, the tripartite don't. Hey, the only reason why anybody when they believe and talk that talk, they're supposed to not believe in democracy. If Samura Kamara believe and stick to democracy, some people this now win-win for we all. You see that speech? Very indicting. Very, like I believe the West, America, UK, they're going to shake right now. Because that speech speaks volume. It is speak volume. It is silence. America, it don't indict them. It reminds them of waiting democracy, the will of the people, government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Somebody come on, just stand on democracy. Not move any side. Not stand on like pleasing people. Not stand on like, of course, like democracy is about people. But what tells me, not stand for beginning. Say, oh, then talk yonder. No, just to believe. Stick to democracy, where you focus on the people, where you focus on the will of the people, the right of the people, the meaning of democracy. You are not going to fail. I guarantee you. And this is the position women always don't take about the international community. They cannot and shouldn't watch by, sit by, and see democracy they die. We must remind them of their words, of the definition of democracy. Now the king will they take beats them back. The king now they take beats them. Salute people them. Someone come and stick to democracy. Losses not depend this fate. As long as it's democracy, you know the losses. Now when you step away from the principle of democracy, now losses they come. But stick to democracy. I guarantee you, losses not they on this fate. If I'm Willem, this now on a program. Salon Cashbox. And God bless you now. And when I get a very, very good evening. Thank you very much.